Hey guys, welcome back. As you can see, this is an entirely new setup. So what happened is we were asked to report back at our college before August 30th. So right now I am in my hostel room and this will be the studio from which I'll be making the videos from now on. In this video, I'll be talking about the second strategy, that is the Pomodoro Technique. Let's get started. For those of you who don't know me, I am Ameen Asharaf, a final year medical student at AIIMS Bhubaneswar. I make videos about productivity and motivation, health and fitness, tech for students, and my journey of becoming a doctor. This video will be the third part in the CID study revolution. If you have not watched the previous parts, you can click here or links in the description also. Pomodoro means tomato in Italian. So why is a productivity technique called tomato? To find that out, we have to go back 40 years. In the 1980s, there was this university student called Francesco Cirillo. So he was finding it hard to focus on his studies and finish his assignments. Feeling overwhelmed by the amount of tasks that he had, Cirillo decided to commit 25 minutes of his time to do the studies. And in order to do that, he took the help of a kitchen timer that was shaped like a tomato. And that's how the name Pomodoro came into existence. So what is this Pomodoro technique? In this technique, you break down your work time into 25-minute chunks and you take a 5-minute break. And this one session, that is 25 plus 5-minute break, is called one Pomodoro. So after 4 of such Pomodoros, you take a bigger break, a 20 to 30-minute break. Even though Cirillo wrote a 130-page book about this technique is really simple. We can break that down into 5 steps. Number 1, pick a task. Number 2, set the timer for 25 minutes. Number 3, work on the task till the timer hits the 25-minute mark. Number 4, take a 5-minute break. Number 5, after 4 of such sessions, take a longer break, 20 to 30-minute break. So how will this technique work and what are its advantages? Like I told in the video why you don't have time, the task takes up the time that you give it. If you have not watched that video, you can click here, links in the description also. So with the Pomodoro technique, you are just giving 25 minutes to finish a task or part of a task. So you will finish that task in that 25 minutes. The second advantage is we have this inertia. It's very hard for us to get started. So what happens is when I come back from college and look at the amount of portions, I will have to spend some 2 to 3 hours to finish that. And I get overwhelmed by this and I don't even start. So with the Pomodoro technique, what I tell myself is I just have to work for 25 minutes. That's all. And this helps me get started. And once I start, it's easier for me to continue. I can do some 2 or 3 Pomodoros. Even though I was feeling very tired and I was thinking like I can't study, I will end up studying for like 1.5 hours by making use of the Pomodoro technique. Then the third advantage is this helps us in combating distractions effectively. So what was happening before I made use of Pomodoro technique is that I will sit to study. I will study for some 5 to 10 minutes. Then there will be a message coming on the WhatsApp. And I will take my phone, I will check that. And after checking that, I will be checking the Instagram and I will do something else. Like that, it will eat up some 10 to 20 minutes of my time. And to get back on track, to get back to studies, it will take another 20 minutes. Like that, I'm wasting some 40 minutes. But after using this Pomodoro techniques, it's very easy for me to not have these distractions because I will start the Pomodoro timer on my phone, keep it aside, and I won't even look till the phone rings. And the next benefit is with this Pomodoro technique, it's very easy for you to track time. You can track time in scales of Pomodoro. Like you took 2 Pomodoros to read a particular chapter in pediatrics, but it took 4 Pomodoros for you to finish a chapter in medicine. And if you are a content creator, you are writing a blog or you are making videos, then you can use Pomodoros to track that also. Then at the end of the day, you can review the number of Pomodoros that each task took. Like that, you will get a better idea of where your time is going, and you will be able to plan your days better in the future. And the last advantage, and this advantage I like a lot, this Pomodoro technique gamifies your work hours. I will talk about how gamifying my work hours helped me in the last part of the series. Then the things to keep in mind while doing Pomodoro technique. During the 5-minute break, try not to use your phone. Try to get out of the chair, stretch, pump out some push-ups, or drink water, go to the toilet if you want to. Don't use your phone. Give your brain and eyes some rest. I usually use my laptop for studies, so I am constantly staring at a screen. So this 5 minutes, I actually give rest to my eyes. Some of you might be reading the books, but still give your brain and eyes some rest. The next thing to keep in mind is it's not a hard and fast rule that it should be 25 minutes. Because on the days I am not feeling well, I am feeling tired and not motivated, what I do is I keep 15-minute timer instead of 25 minutes. And on the days I am feeling very energetic and motivated, I keep 35-minute timer. And for me, anything above 35 minutes is useless. I can't work more than 35 minutes. I tried. So like this, you guys can also try different timings and find your sweet spot and stick to that. Then the third thing to keep in mind is if an unavoidable distraction comes, then take your 5-minute break then and there itself. Your last Pomodoro doesn't count. And after the 5-minute break, start the next Pomodoro. And write what happened, write what was the distraction that stopped you from completing your Pomodoro. And after some time, after 1 or 2 weeks, you will know what are the distractions that are stopping you from completing your tasks. And you can find a way around it. Then the fourth thing to keep in mind is if you have really small tasks, then club them together. And if you finish a task before 25 minutes, don't take the break then. Take the break only after the 25-minute timer hits. So what you can do with the remaining time is summarize the stuff that you have learned, or do some MCQs, or look up the internet about the new innovations in that topic that you are learning. Then a pro tip for you guys. Plan your Pomodoros according to your day. So when I was back at home, I used to wake up at 11 and I would start my first Pomodoro at 12. And I will finish that by 2 and I will have lunch at 2. Then I will start the next Pomodoro at 3 only. And I will finish at 5. I will have a tea break for 30 minutes. Then I will start the next Pomodoro. Then I will use the 30 minutes to scroll through Instagram and all those stuff. Then I will finish that Pomodoro by 10. Then I will prepare for my workout. And I work out, come back, have dinner and have one more Pomodoro at 1 a.m. 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. I will have one more Pomodoro and then I will go to sleep. So this was how I planned my Pomodoros according to my day. Like that, you can plan your Pomodoros according to your day. And whenever I had classes, I would plan to accommodate my Pomodoros along with the classes. So like that, you can also make adjustments in your day and use the Pomodoro technique effectively. I use the Forest app as my Pomodoro timer because that planting trees, getting coins and all, it adds to the gamification that I told earlier. So I will talk about how I use Forest app in the next video. And this Pomodoro technique revolutionized the way I study, the way I work. So I hope that you guys can also make use of this technique and revolutionize the way you study. Thank you for watching till the end. If you like what you see, leave a thumbs up because that will make the YouTube gods happy and my video will be suggested more. And share this video with everyone who needs to know this. Subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell so that you will know when I will be uploading my next video. And put this in the comment box. Are you using the Pomodoro technique right now? And are you facing any challenges? Bye till we meet again.